Good evening, namaste, adab, sat shri akal. So today we are gonna study about nervous system. This is chapter number 7, nervous system. Okay, from the book Selina, Concise Selina. Okay, from this book I would be teaching you today Concise Biology of Selina Publishers. We would be studying chapter number 7, that is the nervous system. Okay, so I would just directly start. I would not do much introduction of this chapter. I just want to start with this chapter. So let's get started. So I am your teacher for today for this chapter. We are not gonna cover the full chapter today. I would be making the video in parts, okay, because it gets too lengthy if I cover the whole chapter in one video for me also, and I know many of the children don't watch those videos when they are too lengthy. Okay, so let's get started. So, what are we gonna cover in this? We are gonna see the types of nerves. Let's see which one. Sensory nerve we will be studying about. Motor, mixed nerve we would be studying only the function. Then cranial and spinal nerves, only definition and number. Structure of a motor neuron. Control nervous system, I'm sorry, central nervous system, CNS, in detail with its parts and their functions. In this chapter there is only CNS, but there is also two more nervous systems are there. One is CNS and other one is ANS, that is autonomic nervous system, and one is a peripheral nervous system, PNS. Okay, but in this chapter you would be just studying about CNS, that comprises of the brain and of the spinal cord, CNS. Then we would be studying about the reflex section, definition in basic terms used to describe reflex action like stimulus, response, impulse, receptor, effector, common examples of reflex action. Okay, so this was the introduction. So let's get started with the chapter. Okay, so coordination, first of all, let's see what it is. You have learned in your previous classes about many life processes like digestion, respiration, excretion, etc. going on in our body. These processes do not function independently, but they are interrelated. Now what they are saying that कि जो ये फंक्शंस होते हैं, डाइजेशन, रेस्पिरेशन, एक्सक्रीशन, ये खुद ही नहीं फंक्शन करते इंडिपेंडेंटली कि बस कुछ हो ना हो बॉडी में डाइजेशन होगी. नहीं, मतलब होता है, रेस्पिरेशन होगा हमारी बॉडी में, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है कि इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं है फुली. दे आर इंटर रिलेटेड, मतलब ये एक दूसरे से रिलेटेड है. अगर डाइजेशन होगा फिर एक्सक्रीशन होगा, सो दे आर लाइक इंटर रिलेटेड. ओके, they also depend upon the general needs of the body. The interlinking of these activities of a living being as per the needs of the body internally or externally is called coordination. So what is coordination, my dear children? This is very important. Exam में आपको अगर इस चैप्टर में से फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट क्वेश्चन कोई बनता है वो यही है दैट व्हाट इज कोऑर्डिनेशन, डिफाइन कोऑर्डिनेशन. So you must at least know the definition of coordination. So what it is, let's see the definition of coordination. The interlinking of these activities of a living being as per the needs of the body internally or externally is called coordination. So what is it called? The interlinking of the activities going on in the body of a living being as per the needs of the body internally or externally is called coordination. There are two types of coordination now. This is also an important point to be noted. Please, whatever I am highlighting, I advise you to make notes of these things. Okay, because I am highlighting here important points, so you can make the notes of that points. Now see, there are two types of coordination. First one is nervous coordination and the second one is our chemical coordination. Nervous coordination consists of nerves, CNS, ANS, PNS. And chemical coordination consists of our glands, okay, our hormones and all this. Now nervous coordination, we would not be studying much in this. This is my first video on this topic. I would be covering till this nervous coordination and all that. In next video, we will do functions of the nervous system. So let's now do nervous coordination. This coordination is brought about by the nervous system. Now, nervous coordination is brought about by the nervous system. Nervous coordination कौन लाता है मेरे भाई? Nervous system. It consists of the nervous system consists of the brain, spinal cord, nerves, and the sense organs. How does nervous system operate in our body? Let's just take an example. When you feel hungry, you eat food. The act of eating food involves a number of coordinated activities. Your eyes look at the food placed on the table. Your brain records this information and action stats. The arms get the message and they are raised. The hands hold the plate in which the food is kept. The fingers pick up the food and push it into the mouth. The food goes down through the alimentary canal and after a series of processes in the body reaches the bloodstream to fulfill the requirements that had arisen when you felt hungry. If someone suddenly happens to come in front of a running car, the driver instantaneously applies the brake. In this situation, in a fraction of a second, the eyes watch and the message goes to the brain, as well as an order is sent to the leg muscles to press the brake. So basically what is there? वो बोल रहे हैं जैसे अभी आपने बहुत बार जब एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं कई बार बच जाते हैं लोग. कैसे? क्या होता है? एकदम अचानक से कोई गाय भैंस या कोई इंसान ट्रक के आगे आ जाए, गाड़ी के नीचे आ जाए, हम एकदम से ब्रेक लगा लेते हैं जस्ट इन 1/4 ऑफ अ सेकेंड, नैनो सेकेंड. द मैसेज हमारी आइज़ मैसेज देखती है, हमारी ब्रेन में वो छपता है, हमारी ब्रेन इंटरप्रेट करती है. मतलब इतने कम टाइम में, इतने 1/4 ऑफ सेकेंड्स में ये काम हो जाता है. एंड दैट मैसेज गोज ओके टू आवर ब्रेन एंड देन आवर लेग्स आर फोर्स टू अप्लाई द ब्रेक्स. हमारी लेग मसल्स ब्रेक अप्लाई करती हैं. सो दैट इज़ ऑल कोऑर्डिनेशन की वजह से पॉसिबल है. अगर आई से मैसेज ब्रेन पे जाता लेकिन ब्रेन से लेग्स तक ना आ जाता तो ब्रेक्स ही ना लगते. ब्रेन ने उसे इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया कि भाई ये आगे कोई आ गया, ब्रेक लगाओ. सो दिस इज ऑल पॉसिबल ड्यू टू कोऑर्डिनेशन. नेक्स्ट वी हैव केमिकल कोऑर्डिनेशन. This coordination is brought about through chemical messengers called hormones. Now, what brings chemical coordination? So this is very important. You can add in your notes that this coordination is brought about through chemical messengers called hormones. Okay, this chemical coordination is brought about through chemical messengers called hormones. An example of this category is given below. In an emergency situation, if you're suddenly attacked by a bull, in the street, this is a funny example, you try to run away from it. In such a situation, certain chemicals, that is hormones, are released into the blood to provide you extra energy and strength to run. Abhi listen, what is this? It's quite funny also, don't laugh there. Listen it carefully. So, क्या कह रहे हैं वो? जैसे अगर आपके पीछे कोई डॉग पड़ जाए, मतलब आप गली में जा रहे हो, कोई कुत्ता आपके पीछे पड़ जाए या फिर कोई भैंस या सांड आपके पीछे पड़ जाए, कैसे भागते हो आप? आपको खुद ही नहीं पता लगता कि स्कूल के नेशनल स्कूल के स्पोर्ट्स डे में तो आपसे भागा नहीं गया और यहाँ पे तो आपने उसेन बोल्ट को भी पीछे छोड़ दिया जब आपके पीछे कोई सांड वगैरह पीछे पड़ गया. ये कैसे हुआ यार? सो द आंसर इज ड्यू टू द हार्मोन्स रिलीज्ड, which are released into the bloodstream, which gives you extra energy, और वो एनर्जी आपको बहुत ही तेज भागने में काम करती है. दैट इज केमिकल कोऑर्डिनेशन. ओके, सो नाउ you have got the answer that how you can run so quickly when you are attacked by an animal and can't run that fast in the sports day of your school. Okay. So now functions of the nervous system. These are very important points to be noted. The nervous system in our body performs the following major functions: keep us informed about the outside world through the 5 sense organs. So the nervous system in our body performs which major function? Keeps us informed, enables us to remember, think and reason, controls and harmonizes all voluntary muscular activities. See, controls and harmonizes ऑल वॉलंटरी मस्कुलर एक्टिविटीज़. जो भी मस्कुलर एक्टिविटीज़ होती है वो वॉलंटरी होती है, मतलब हमारे कंट्रोल में होती हैं. जैसे मुझे हाथ को उठाना है, हाथ में सॉरी मतलब मुझे जैसे अपनी लेग से किक मारनी है फुटबॉल को, तो मेरी लेग में मसल्स हैं, सो दैट इज़ अ मस्कुलर एक्टिविटी, और वो वॉलंटरी है क्योंकि मैं अपनी मर्जी से उसको कर रही हूँ कंट्रोल. एग्जाम्पल, रनिंग और इवन होल्डिंग दिस बुक इन योर हैंड वाइल यू आर रीडिंग इट. ओके. Then regulates involuntary activities such as breathing or the breathing or the beating of the heart without or thinking about them. Okay, we are not thinking that our heart is beating, या फिर जब हम सोचेंगे तभी हार्ट बीट होगा. हम ब्रीथ, अभी मैं ब्रीथ कर रही हूँ, आप सब ब्रीथ कर रहे हैं, हम सोच के थोड़ा ना करते हैं कि ब्रीथ करना है. नो, ये सारा नर्वस सिस्टम है जो हमारी इनवॉलंटरी एक्टिविटीज़ को रेगुलेट करता है. ओके. So now I hope that you understood the topics which I have taught. If you want to take the screenshot, my dear, you can take. Just a minute, let me fix my camera there. If you want to take the screenshot, okay, to study.